Hey guys, what is up? Kid here of Burn 1 with the Shadowverse Evolve channel, bringing you another match commentary video. This is the round 2 of the same shop qualifier tournament that we have from the last match video. So if you want to see round 1, you can go ahead and check that out. But this is round 2 here. We have a sword mirror here between the player from the last video on the left, which is Ellis, and his round 2 opponent, which is Chandler, also on sword. So we'll get to see here how this works out. It looks like Chandler went ahead and decided to mulligan. From what I could see on this hand, it looks pretty bad. We'll have to see if he's able to claw his way out of here. It's pretty rough, and Chandler on the right here is going second, so at least he gets to make one draw coming up, and hopefully it works out. Seems like he's already complaining about his hand. All right. The Sword Mirror is one matchup I haven't seen. I actually haven't played it a lot myself. So Ellis right off the bat starts off with Bellring Angel, which is really powerful. Chandler on the right playing Maid Leader. I feel like that was a mistake. Once you see Bellringer Angel, they most likely have the Evo, and the Evo here taking care of the Maid Leader when you could have just waited a turn here. And it looks like he doesn't really have any turn 2 plays. With the Evo points, he could have played Maid Leader and Evo'd it this turn to deal with the Bellringer and have a board, but now Ellis here gets to develop his board more behind a Bellringer also with his own Maid Leader. Let's see what he searches out here. Looks like Shadowed Assassin. Shadow Assassin is such a solid card. Usually I love this card, especially going second, because you get the Evo points, so it becomes a turn 5 play. But it's always a good search here, and most likely he has Floral Fencer in his hand already, so he's just picking up ways to deal with the board here. All right, we'll pass on the Chandler's turn. He develops a second Maid Leader, this time able to immediately Evo and search something out here. Most likely, I believe it'll probably be Floral Fencer, because next turn Floral Fencer Evo is a good way to develop the board here. And he's going into 4 play point turn. Ooh, he's taking a look at Shadow Assassin, but let's see here. Looks like he's going to be taking the Floral Fencer. Yep, he is. It's such a powerful card. It's like the identity of Swordcraft, especially right now. It's just 4 play points lets you develop the board so wide, so quickly. And then if you get a drop banner afterwards, it's pretty much GG if your opponent didn't deal with the board after you Floral Fencer Evo. Well, it looks like he decided not to clear out the Royal Banner being dropped here. It's really big. But it looks like he decided not to deal with the Bellringer. I probably would have decided to just give my opponent the draw, because getting through the Bellringer when a lot of our interactions are done through follower attacks, it makes it a lot harder for you to like get in and actually do something, for example, against this Maid Leader now that has a Royal Banner pump here. This is a pretty rough turn. We're probably looking at just like a Floral Fencer Evo is like probably the best thing you're gonna get out of this. I'm not sure what any other 4 play point plays are gonna happen here. And there we go, Floral Fencer. Gonna probably go ahead and Evo here using an Evo point. All right, we get to summon the Steelclad Knight and Knight token, I believe, or Soldier token. I forget what the other token is called. Looks like he's using the Floral Fencer to get rid of the Bellringer. I probably would have prioritized doing a value trade against the Maid Leader here and using the Euro Maid Leader to get rid of the Bellringer. But it looks like he wants to get a little bit more aggressive and push for damage here, which is kind of rough because Ellis here on the left already developed their Royal Banner and you had no answer to it, or your own Royal Banner to like match it. I feel like as time goes on, the Royal Banner is just gonna steamroll in the mirror if you never develop your own or have a way to deal with it. So we here have a Floral Fencer Evo for Ellis, super powerful behind Royal Banner. All of his tokens and his Floral Fencer are just so much bigger now. So he can make trades, like value trades now, and it will not hurt him at all. Ooh, we got an Unbridled Fury here to get rid of the Floral Fencer. All right, he was trying to value trade with the Maid Leader, it looks like. We're going to get the own Unbridled Fury for 3 into the Maid Leader, being able to remove the Floral Fencer, which is nice. I'm not sure if he was specifically playing around that, but pretty good. So yeah, the boards almost look even if you don't look at the Royal Banner, but the Royal Banner is putting in so much work. Just look at these tokens: a 2/2, a 3/3, and a 3/3 Maid Leader. Hopefully, Chandler here on the right can develop his own Royal Banner sometime. Otherwise, I feel like LS is just gonna run over this game. All right, we got a quick blader on board here. Ooh, developing a Wind God. Wind God, a tech I know some people were playing over Royal Banner. I'm not 100% sold on it. I think it's an okay choice, but Royal Banner and at least Sage Commander as well impact the board way better in my opinion. Looks like we're going for ace here. Just gonna try to race here, which I think is gonna be really hard because your opponent's Royal Banner is gonna be so good. All right, Shadowed Assassin putting in work here, getting rid of the Wind God. Now we don't have to worry about any more attack pumps going on. We're value trading here. Very good. It's one thing about Shadowed Assassin. It's such a powerful, like, Evo card. It can value trade very well, especially through Royal Banner because it becomes a 6/6 and then it pops something when you Evo. So you get a 2-for-1. In this case, it's basically a 3-for-1. Because it's going to require something else for Chandler to answer it. Alright, it's a pretty tough board to deal with, especially without your own Royal Banner. I feel like there's too much pressure on board now. You're never going to get any breathing room to drop your own Royal Banner. Sword not having any really good like board-wide clears is really rough when your entire interaction is on board and your opponent is already playing your same cards, but they're +1/+1 higher than yours. A lot of thinking here. Looks like he's gonna drop his own Shadowed Assassin. Unfortunately, it's only gonna be a 5/5. Probably going to pop the other Shadowed Assassin. Yep. And then I assume value trade into the Steelclad Knight, putting the Chandler's Shadow Assassin down to a 5/2. Yep, that seems to be right here. Ooh, a Fervored Soldier. This could get out of control very quickly. Ooh, an Alwida's Command behind a Fervored Soldier. That's really powerful. So we're going to swing 4 Storm to face, most likely, I assume, while pumping up Fervored Soldier by 3 here. This is a really spooky board to deal with. Chandler pointing out how painful this is, pointing at the banner there. Ooh, going for the value trade. I like that. That's pretty solid play because you already know you're going to be winning the long term with your own Royal Banner. You have this board that's really annoying to deal with. Ooh, Front Guard General. Very good 7-drop here. Hopefully it can hold back some damage here. 6/8 with Ward here. All right, Chandler didn't engage it, but I believe it was actually engaged. He just forgot to engage it there for a second. So otherwise, that's some big damage coming through here. We're gonna go ahead and trade off here and get in with Fervored Soldier, which is huge. It's oh my god, it is a 7/3. This is why you can't let that stuff live. Oh. Looks like a little bit play order mistake there. Probably should have dropped the second Fervored Soldier earlier just to pump up the other Fervored Soldier. Could have swung in for 8, which is insane. And on if it evos next turn, it becomes 10. Whew. Chandler on the right here. It looks like he's at what, like 4 health totaler. I cannot see off of his app. I don't see Chandler winning here. It really much feels like the Bellringer Evo play early on kind of set Chandler behind a lot, not like waiting a turn to play it and using your Evo point to go ahead and Evo it on turn 2 instead. Probably really hurt his early hand because he did have to skip turn 2. I am not sure what he can do here, really. Like, you could possibly Floral Fencer Evo Unbridled Fury one of the Fervor Soldiers, crash into the other one with the Floral Fencer Evo. Oh, there we get to see his hand. Hand not looking too good. He seems a little bit sad about his current state of the game. Yeah, I don't think there's anything he can do here. So he's just dropping Novice Trooper here. Getting in with some Storm. Alwida's command. Yep, this game is basically over. There's nothing happening from this point. So yeah, I really think the early Bellringer Angel playing the Maid Leader when you've already seen a developed Bellringer Angel is really scary because there's almost no reason for them to be not running the Evo. So you might as well just skip that turn, because if you don't get to evolve at the next turn, you're just, you're skipping another turn and wasting 2 play points. You're better off wasting that turn 1 into a turn 2 a Maid Leader Evo, I think. All right, we got an Evo'd Fervent Soldier here. Chandler throwing around his leader. Doing some value trades even though there's no reason to. Sorry for the cut there. That was how I received the stuff, and that is game there after Fervent Soldier swings in. Yeah, so the big takeaway here, I think, was seeing the Bellringer Angel on board already developed for your opponent. Probably want to wait a turn to develop your Maid Leader if that was your plan, especially since in the beginning his hand quality didn't look very powerful. Doing that would have helped. I feel like would have helped a lot, because then you could have onto Maid Leader, search Floral Fencer, turn 3 Floral Fencer Evo with the Evo point, presenting a pretty devastating board to deal with. And also leaving the Bellringer on board just to deny the draw in this matchup feels pretty rough, because a lot of Sword's interaction is through their followers themselves. So you kind of want to clear the way so you can get through, either to deal direct face damage, obviously, or be able to trade with their followers. This is a really rough matchup. I'm not super sure exactly how you need to play it, since I don't play a lot of Sword mirrors. And usually when I play more of a control list, and everyone out there is playing aggro list. But that's the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in the next video. I believe the next video Dean and I will be in. It should be round 3 of this same event. Later, everyone.